The conversation about affordable housing is not something that's unique to our area, but we know that it is not only a conversation that is necessary to happen in rooms such as this, but we need to make sure that it is a conversation that happens in other rooms that we're not able to be in. And what I hope that we can do today is that we can walk away not just with ideas and feeling like, full and excited, but we really walk away with tangible, actionable steps. So without further ado, I would love to introduce Mr. Pete Aguilar, Congressman of the 33rd District of California. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Caitlin. And I appreciate Neighborhood Housing Services hosting us here today with our partners and friends, Unidos, who represent just such a wealth of knowledge and information and have been friends for years and years. I want to thank you all for joining and helping us here at this roundtable, because the issue of affordable housing and how it affects the Latino community is so important to all of us. As a former mayor, I know firsthand the most difficult decisions and the most difficult issues in government are those that take multiple levels and jurisdictions who play a role in this. We know the role that land use issues and law enforcement and safety issues play at the local level, and then federal resources that we use, that we're able to utilize and draw down on to help each and every, whether it's project specific or whether it's geared toward an income population that deserves the help. I'm prioritizing bringing those resources back to the Inland Empire. And we know that this is going to take the urgency and the seriousness of all of us, as well as many others. And that's why I hope this is the beginning of a conversation, not the end of a conversation, about what more we can do. One of the biggest concerns I hear in the community, and this is the Inland Empire. My parents and grandparents all grew up here. This was an area where working class communities could buy a home, right? Where maybe they were priced out of neighboring counties, and they could come here for an affordability perspective. They could have their own home. With the lawn, they can raise their kids, they can take their kids to sports, and hopefully they didn't have to commute a long distance in order to do that. That ability, and one of the things I hear, and I'm curious if it's also something you hear, is that parents now feeling, I don't know if my kids can purchase a home in the neighborhood, in the community in which I raised them. And working class parents really feeling that strain of how can I ensure that we continue this American dream, that because so many of us have a wealth built up within the equity of our homes, and that is a very good thing, but how do we make sure that we are also passing that down and giving that opportunity to the next generation? That is a key issue that we hear is the affordability crisis continues to reach levels that it hasn't in the past.